Hey everyone, it's Robert, and welcome back to Rob Unwraps. Today, we're going to take a look at the HS80 RGB headset from Corsair. Let's jump right in and get this one unwrapped.
This is the Corsair HS80 RGB wireless premium gaming headset with spatial audio. That includes Dolby Atmos. This is compatible with AVEC, so it's PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 4. On the back, it does mention that it is compatible with SLIPSTREAM, Dolby Atmos, and works with IQ. So if you're using other Corsair peripherals, you'll be able to sync up your RGB with those. Has a hyper-fast SLIPSTREAM wireless connection, immersive Dolby Atmos 3-dimensional precision audio, custom-tuned 50mm neodymium audio drivers, broadcast-grade omnidirectional microphone, and high-fidelity audio with USB wired. We have the Corsair logo here. On the side, we also have the Corsair logo with some embossing of what looks like an audio pattern. Same on the other side. There is a fabric type sponge on the lid here to prevent damage in shipping. Got the silica, we won't need that anymore. And here are the headsets themselves. Got some flex in the headband there. We do have a suspension headband for comfort. This is a leatherette style material right there. Not sure that I'm a big fan of that, simply because I don't like those less porous materials against my skin. We do have, however, ear cuffs that are made of fabric and a nice cushion for our comfort. We have nice 90-degree rotation on the ear cuffs as well. We have a flip down boom. Hidden inside there is Velcro. We can adjust it that way. Same on this side. I like the yellow accent on that pivot point right there. It's kind of Corsair's color, and I have a couple little yellow accents on my case, and that'll go with that, even though my case is predominantly white. And inside the box, we have that piece of plastic, and then we have an additional box, which was itself was a little smushed. We have documentation on the HS80 RGB wireless. Warranty guide, Unleash Precision Audio. The headset automatically activates Dolby Atmos for your headphones and Windows PC, so there's no need to put in a product registration key. Here we have a USB thumb drive. In addition to plugging this into your PC in order to connect it, you'd also just plug this into your PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. And here we have a USB-A to USB-C cord. It's braided. It's a nice feature. A lot of the cords recently that I've seen have not been braided. This adds for some extra durability. On the right ear, we have no dials, no inputs, nothing. It's a nice clean look. On the left ear, we do have the swivel boom for our microphone. We have a USB-C port down here at the bottom in order to plug it in. That'll be used to power it and to just actually connect it to your PC. Here we have a volume button as well as the power on and off. We also have a marking right here on the headset that is really difficult to see. I actually had to get my phone out and use it as a magnifying glass. That says HS80, identifying the headset. Let's get these plugged in and see how they sound.
When the headset was first plugged in, the iCUE software didn't recognize it. After a quick software update and a firmware update on the headset, it recognized it just fine, and I was able to click through and demonstrate all the different pre-programmed iCUE visual profiles that are in the software, as well as my standard all green, all the time RGB.
Mic on.
So what I just said there was mic's up, mute's engaged, and you can't hear me. And as a really interesting side note, the microphone, when you switch the boom arm up to engage mute, and that's the only way to do it on this headset because there's not a button on either the ear cuffs or anything, it will tell you that it has been muted. And then once the boom arm goes down, there's an audio alert in your cans that says
Mic off. Mic on.
mic on. And as soon as you flip it up, it'll say mic off in a nice friendly voice. So this is the mic test for the Corsair HS80 RGB headsets. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing.
All right, so we got them unboxed. Let's find out how they fit. And they fit pretty good. There's not too much pressure on the top of the ears due to the shape. These aren't just like a circle. They are kind of oblong, so your ear fits in there nicely. I did, before we went on the camera, have to make some adjustments to the Velcro that are inside the headset. And I have to say that these are extremely comfortable. This floating head strap that you see here, in addition to have those in the Steel series, these headphones are so comfortable, I can't even believe it. I tell everybody that the Steel series that I've looked at before are the most comfortable headsets I've worn. These are starting to battle it out for it. So I've done a bunch of testing with these, listened to them, different soundscapes, and I've got to say that these have quickly become my new favorite headset. Even more so than my Astro A50s that are twice this cost. I love the way that when you drop and lift the mic that it tells you whether it's on or off, and you might have picked up on it in that video. I didn't realize at the time that it was catching it, so you can hear exactly on that audio recording what you'll hear if you purchase these headsets. I also played with the EQ and tried out a couple different games and watched movies with these, and I'm amazed at the sound quality on this headset. And I'm gonna take them off so I stop yelling because I can't hear myself. These are not active noise canceling, and from the mic it sounds like you do pick up background noise. You might have heard me accidentally hit the ear cuff with my hand and it picked that up pretty good, but granted that sound was really close to the end of the microphone. I'm also not a fan of the construction of the headset, of the headband up here. This plastic kind of feels like if it twists too much, it might just pop.
You can see that there's a seam right here. and when you twist these too much, that seam gets exposed.
But through proper care and use, that shouldn't be an issue. But it's not the same as like the Steel Series where you have a pretty solid metal band right there, and you know that's not gonna break on you. The quality's fantastic, they look great. I couldn't care less about the RGB lighting. You can take that out and get rid of it, and still at this price point, I think that these are a feature-rich headset that goes toe-to-toe with any other $150 headset that's out there in the marketplace. The only thing that's a drawback for me on this headset is the fact that there's not a dial on it that allows you to change voice and game sound. You can't go back and forth between the two. There's not a balance fader like you find on the Steel Series. The Dolby Atmos on these sounds great. The different EQ balance presets are fantastic. I can't stand the ones on my Astro, but I love these, and for the different features that they're set for. I threw some old 90s hip hop with the high bass profile, sounded great. Went to the movie theater profile, tried a couple different action movies to really hear how they sounded. They sounded great. And then I threw it into the FPS profile and played a match in Naraka and won. It was able to hear distinct sounds where I'd want them to be, because that's just a great game where footsteps can give people away. You really want to be able to hear that spatial audio to find out where your enemy is in location to you. So if you're in the market and your price point is $150, I can't recommend these enough. I did plug these up to my PlayStation. They work just fine. I tried the Xbox just to see what happened, and then in fact it did not work. Probably no surprise there. It's on the box. It says it doesn't. They look great, they sound great, and they feel great on your head. What more can you ask for in a headset of this price range? Also, the cable that it comes with is braided as opposed to just regular for reinforced, and that's fantastic. You don't see that a lot in this price range also. I'm Rob, thanks for watching, and remember, if you enjoyed this video or found value from it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see me cover next. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, just out here trying to live the best life.